you to close down your eyes. So close your eyes. Just take a few moments to settle. Take a few moments just to settle on your mat. And before we begin, I want you to make sure you're taking good care of your body. So if you're first time practicing to yoga, then you do as much or as little as you like. Yoga is not about forcing or pushing your body into places that it's not ready for or doesn't want to go. If you've got any injuries, any medical conditions, then I suggest you connect with your doctor, which is probably challenging at the moment, but just making sure you are not forcing or pushing through anything or putting yourself in danger. You need to do me a favour and accept full responsibility for your beautiful bodies and your health. So take your time to enjoy the practice. Enjoy your body. Step away from the force and the push and the need to achieve. And step into the place of just enjoying how your amazing body can move. And yeah, at times it might feel tight or restricted or challenged, but can you just work with yourself rather than pushing and forcing against yourself? That's the beauty of yoga. We connect, we feel, we go deeper into actually feeling into ourselves and our bodies. So join me in doing that. Be kind. The eyes are closed. I'm going to ask you to actually have so come to a cross-legged position, if that feels okay for you. You can place a block underneath your butt, or you can place, or not, it's up to you. Sometimes if your hips are tight, placing a block to elevate you up can open the knees and also lengthen your lower back. So find where you need to be. And when you've settled, right leg in front of left. So for some that might be the awkward cross, for others it will feel pretty natural. And then close the eyes. Not already. Close the eyes. There's nothing to see right now. Just want you to take a few moments to step internal. So into the place of feeling and breathing rather than thinking and maybe being a little stressed or anxious. Stepping away from what's happening, stepping away from what you've got to do or haven't got to do, and step into just being right here with yourself, with me, with my words, and with your breath. Can you begin to lengthen your breath? So the inhale in through the nose, and also the exhale out through the nose. So throughout the practice, we keep the breath internal. And if you have an Ujjayi breath practice, so if you're used to practicing yoga, you'll probably have heard of the Ujjayi breath. When you come into that breath, it's a slight constriction at the back of the throat, creating this oceanic whispering sound. Come into that breath. In through the nose, out through the nose. Lengthening the breath. When you breathe, when you inhale, can you get the breath right down into your belly? So you feel this full expansion of your belly as you inhale. And as you exhale, the navel to the spine, and you expel the air fully as you draw it in. So you really inhale and expand the belly. As you exhale, navel to the spine, pulling in, expelling the air. Two more like that. Inhale, belly expands. Exhale, draw in. Inhale, belly expands. Exhale, expel the air. Take an inhale. This time as you exhale, lower your left ear, left shoulder. So find space on the right side of the neck. Again, don't force, just allow the release, the stretch, the space. Another breath. And keep the head as it is. Take the left hand to the ground and take the right arm up and over, taking a side body stretch. So all the way over, so you can reach to the fingertips and even spiral the right side of the chest up if that feels available or good. Relax the left shoulder down. We're also different and unique within our bodies, that for some this will feel really tight and restricted, for others this will feel really open and spacious. Whatever it feels like for you, can you work with yourself rather than fighting or battling against? Take the right hand to the left knee, take the left hand behind you. As you inhale, find length in your spine. And as you exhale, twist and open to the left side. So on your in-breath, find lift and lengthen space. On your out-breath, move into that space. And then come back through center. So do it really slowly. If you find yourself rushing or speeding through it, then just become aware and slow down. Enjoy slowing down. Take the right foot to the ground in front of you. You're going to take hold of the foot either around the ankle or interlace the fingers around the ball of the right foot. On your inhale, begin to lift the heel off the ground, pointing the toes up. As you exhale, create some extension. Remember, the body is still cold, so don't force or push. For some, it will be fully extended. For others, it will be bent lows. So just find where you need to be with it. Inhale, find lift and length. Exhale, the toes towards you, drive through that right heel. Draw the chin in. I'm going to take the left hand, take hold of the outside of the right foot or the ankle and sweep the right arm back. So coming into a twist. Being aware of taking the right leg across the body, make sure you're kicking it forwards. Lift up out of the way so you find this lower back length. And then turn your gaze to the right thumb. And breathe. You gotta breathe too. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, drive forwards through that right foot and reach back through the right thumb. Nice. Bend your right knee. Come all the way back. I'm going to switch it over. So this time the left leg goes in front. Palms of the hands facing up. Take an inhale. As you exhale, right ear, right shoulder. Find space all the way down the left side of the neck. Be aware of like clenching. I'm a real clencher of my jaw. I've got a lot better lately. But be aware of when you're kind of holding on or gripping, especially in times of anxiety or stress. That's kind of where we kind of grip or hold on. So see if you're doing that. Can you just relax it, unclench the teeth? Notice the difference that makes into your neck, into your shoulders, into your head. And keep the head as it is. Take the right hand to the ground. Take the left arm up and over. Again, that side body stretch, that side body release. You also be aware of how it feels to slow down. If you practice with me regularly, you know that I practice slow. We spend our lives at 100 miles an hour, and obviously right now we're all being forced to slow down, which is a really good thing, you know. So can you keep this? Can you work on slowing down as you move your body? Slowing your breath and connecting the movement to the breath. The left hand to the right knee, the right hand behind you as you inhale, lift and lengthen your spine. And as you exhale, open and twist towards your right side. So inhale, find the lift, find the length in the space. Draw a little in through the navel, and as you exhale, twist. Make your way back through center. Place the sole of the left foot to the ground. Hands to ankle, hands to ball of foot. On your inhale, lengthen spine. On your exhale, begin to create that extension. And again, you don't force the body, don't fight, don't battle. As soon as you try to push your body into a place it's not ready to go, it will automatically tighten up. It's the body's way of protection. So don't force or push, just breathe and try and soften into it. Shoulders relax. Breath is long. Take the left hand to the top of the left foot. The right arm comes to the outside of the foot or the ankle, again depending on where you're at with your flexibility. Left arm reaches back. So if you can, turn the gaze to the left thumb. Keep kicking forwards and try not to draw the leg across. The leg kind of wants to go there automatically. So check it out. Make sure it's going forwards and then turn the gaze. Breathe deep. Find this lift, this leg, so the crown of the head is drawing upwards as you're reaching back through the left thumb. Just really noticing, becoming aware in your body of where it tries to escape, a stretch, a release, or a change. Nice. Come back through center, bring the foot down. Let's take a roll over the knees. So come onto your hands and your knees. Spread through the palms of your hands. So you've got a really wide surface with the palms of your hands. Index finger pointing forwards. Hips, they stack above the knees, knees hip width apart. So let's take some movements through the spine. Take an inhale, lift your gaze and arch your back. Pull the shoulders back. The heel of the hands energetically towards the knees. And as you exhale, push into the ground, drawing through the belly, round the spine for cat pose. So do that again. Inhale, the gaze goes forwards and up, arching the back. The exhale, the tuck of the chin, the rounding of the spine, the pushing of the ground away. Connecting, finding this space, this release as you connect into your body, the movement to the breath. Exhale. Let's take one more here. Inhale, gaze looks forwards and up. Exhale, tuck the chin around the spine, push the ground away. Come back to center. Take a tuck of the toes, take the hands a little further forwards and make our way into downward facing dog. So downward facing dog, those of you that know it, go ahead, move and breathe and feel and do what you need to do. Those of you unsure, listen to my words, so feel about hip width apart. You can bend the knees loads to lengthen your lower back up. So you're looking to lift the tailbone and find length in the spine. Now with the hands, push into the hands, you're pushing the ground away and create a slight wrap of the triceps so that you feel the under armpits active and working. And you can breathe, you can move, you can feel, you can just become still. Just be aware of what your body needs. You'll find a lot of people tell you that down dog is a resting pose, but actually, realistically, it's not. It's only a resting pose if you're sinking into it. Down dog can be an amazing pose to really strengthen your body, your shoulders, your arms. So push into the ground rather than sinking into it. On your inhale, the heels rise high, lift up, roll forward, so you come forward, so stacking the shoulders above the wrists. Now if it's your first time to practicing, or you're really trying to take care of, be aware of your body, of anything that's happening, then lower the knees down. But if you're used to practicing, then lift those knees and Let's get really into the core. So wrap the triceps, the eye of the elbows forwards, the index finger pointing forwards. Push the ground away. Tuck the pelvis. Try not to sag or lower the hips down. Focus on the top. Your body might be shaking. It's okay, mine is too. Draw the chin in. Take an inhale. Exhale, elbows sweep waist, lower to the ground. One straight line if you can. Take a baby cobra on your in-breath. Tops of the feet push down, pull the elbows in. Activate back body. And on your out-breath, tuck the toes, make your way back. Downward facing dog. Maybe just being still, or if you feel like you've got some more movement, move, breathe. On your body, like what does it need? Some people, they just need some stillness, others need lots of movement. Whatever you need to settle, whatever you need to get out of your head and into your body, do that. On your in-breath, the right leg lifts. On your out-breath, shift yourself forwards to that high plank, and at the same time, draw the right knee to the nose. Surround the spine, stack shoulders above wrist. Inhale, kick back. Exhale, knee to nose, round spine, tuck chin. Do that again. So inhale, kick back. Exhale, knee to nose, round spine, tuck chin. Feel the belly, belly, belly. Inhale, kick back. Exhale, right foot steps forwards between the hands. Now, help it out if it's not quite there, so you just take the hands and the ankle, draw it forwards. Stack the knee above the ankle. Come onto fingertips, inhale, look forwards, open your chest. Exhale, create some extension in the right leg. Let's keep the ball of the foot down for this one. Do that again. So inhale, bend your right knee, look forwards, open the chest. Exhale, extend your right leg. All with the breath, one more like that. Inhale, open chest and heart. Exhale, extend. Inhale, bend right knee. Lower left knee, pad out your knee, whether it's with a block, a towel, anything, or fold the side of the mat over and reach the right arm forwards, up and back. So create a twist. Breathe into the right side of the chest. Maybe the head and the neck relaxes, just let go of the neck, let it stretch, let it release. It's a breath, feel into that. Take your gaze down, tuck your left toes under so the left knee lifts off the mat. Take an inhale. As you exhale, extend the right arm up and over your ear. Oh, hello lump. And do a side body stretch. And again, that right leg might not be fully extended, that's okay. Take an inhale, bend into the right knee, arm lifts up. As you exhale, listen carefully, you're going to come onto the outer blade of the right foot and the outer blade of the left foot and reach the right arm to the back of the mat. So this can feel really awkward, especially if you've not done it before. So just work with your hips. As you exhale, take the right arm up and over your ear. Breathe. Take an inhale, right hand outside of right foot. Take an exhale, push back, downward facing dog. Inhaling. Exhale. Inhale, high plank once again. Roll it forwards, moving slowly. Contracting through center, tucking pelvis. Grip with the fingers, wrap through the triceps. Look, your whole body is active and strong. And then lower, elbows, sweet waist. Baby cobra on your in-breath. Pull shoulders back, push you tops of feet. Downward facing dog on your out-breath. Breath here, inhaling. Exhale. Left leg rises, inhale. Left knee to nose, exhale. Now do this slowly, don't just go through the motions. Really push the ground away, protracting the shoulders, pushing through mid-back, knee to nose. Inhale, kick back. Exhale, same again. Knee to nose, round spine, tuck chin. Inhale, kick back. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, kick back. Exhale, left foot steps forwards between your hands. Again, come up onto fingertips, it gives you more space. Open your chest, inhale. As you exhale, extend your left leg. Ball of the foot down, tuck the chin in. And again, inhale and bend, open up. Exhale, extend. Inhale, bend. Exhale, extend. Inhale, bend, lower right knee down, lower right hand down. Untuck back toes, sweep the right arm forwards, up and back, rotate. Let the head and the neck relax. Push into that right hand, so grip with the fingers and push through the hand, so you're not getting pain or discomfort in that left wrist. If you are, then create this clawing of the mat and push through the entire palm of the hand rather than just the heel of the hand. Tuck the right toes under, lift the right knee up and take the left arm up and over at the same time, extending left leg. Bend into that left knee, come onto the outer blade of left foot, outer blade of right foot, and sweep that left arm back. Yeah, so really work with this. I know it can feel uncomfortable. Make sure you turn the toes to the edge of the mat. And then lift the left arm up and over. But I promise you, it'll feel good after. Your hips are going to feel awesome. Bring the left hand to the ground outside of the left foot. Push back, downward facing dog. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, if you're ready for it, take chaturanga. So it's like a tricep push-up, elbows to waist. Upward facing dog or baby cobra on your inhale. Downward facing dog on your exhale. Breath here, inhaling. Exhale. Lift the heels high, bend the knees, walk your feet to your hands, so come to the front of the mat. Take the feet about hip width apart and bend your knees low, so you can rest your belly, your chest on your thighs, and let your head go. So the head is heavy. If you can allow the head to release, then you'll feel the entire spine create space between the vertebrae. Might take hold of the elbows, maybe interlace the hands behind the back if you want to open a little deeper into the chest and the shoulders. Being still, or if you prefer, a little sway side and side. And then release the hands. Take the left hand to the ground and place it in the middle of the mat. Extend your right leg and lift the right arm up. Find a twist. So working into the right side of the leg, reach through the fingertips. Feels so good. By the way, if it doesn't feel good for you, then that's okay too. Everyone's different. Place the right hand to the ground, extend through the left leg, and lift up with that left arm. Release the left hand down. Take a roll all the way up to standing. Roll, roll, roll. Head is the last thing to rise. Stand tall. Bring the feet together. Big toe joints connect. Bring the hands to your heart. Close down your eyes. Close down your eyes, take some moments to feel. The body should be a little bit warmer now. We're more kind of in our bodies and out of our minds. In our breath, into our hearts, into the present moment, into the right here, right now. When you take your focus, your intention to your breath, you come into the present moment. And this present moment, right here, right now, is a place of safety, a place of freedom, because we are in this right here, taking time to breathe, to feel. So enjoy and indulge in this moment. On your inhale, take the arms up high. Reach up, stretch up. Maybe a slight back bend, tuck pelvis. As you exhale, dive forwards. Halfway lift on your inhale. Hands to the ground, right foot steps back, long behind you. Exhale. Look forwards, open the chest, in breath. Downward facing dog, out breath. Heels rise high, inhale, high plank. Exhale, your choice, lower to ground, take chaturanga dandasana, elbows to waist. Upward facing dog, in breath, or baby cobra. You lift the thighs, activate the body. Downward facing dog, out breath. Breath here, inhaling. Exhale. Right leg rises on your in breath. Knee to nose on your out breath. Kick back, inhale. Knee to nose, exhale. As you do this, lift off the back heel, driving so that energy comes from the heel. Push the ground away, tuck the chin. One more. Inhale, kick back. Exhale, lower belly draws in and up. Knee to nose, protract through the shoulders. Inhale, kick back. Exhale, right foot steps forwards between the hands. Help it out if it's not there, so grab it, bring it forward, stack the knee above the ankle. Inhale, open chest. Exhale, extend. This time draw the toes back towards you, tuck the chin in. And again, inhale, feel into your body, feel your body move. Exhale, extend. How present and aware can you be of what's happening within your body right now? Bend your right knee. Place the left hand down, reach the right arm forwards, up and back. So keep the back knee lifted for this one. Take a breath, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, right arm lifts up and over. Extend through the right leg as much as you can. Keep the bend in the knee, whatever you need to come into the body so it feels okay. It feels like it's releasing and opening, but you're not forcing or battling. Inhale, as you exhale, bend back into that right knee. Right arm back. Inhale, come up and over. Exhale, right foot, turn it to the long edge of the mat. Turn, come on the outer blade of the feet, the right arm reaches back. Lift all the way up with that right arm. All the way down. All the way up, inhale. Exhale, right foot steps forwards, right hand to the ground, left foot joins right, forward fold. Soften the knees, lead with the heart, inhale and rise up to standing. Exhale, hands to your heart. Same again, inhale, arms rise high. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift in breath. Hands to the ground, left foot steps back out, breath. Open chest, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Heels rise high as they drive you forward. So focus on the energy coming from the heels all the way up, along the body, up to the crown of the head. Chaturanga, exhale. Up dog, in breath. Down dog, out breath. Inhale. Exhale. Left leg rises on your in breath. Knee to nose, out breath. Kick back, inhale. Knee to nose, exhale. Kick back, in breath. One more, knee to nose, you've got this, out breath. Inhale, kick back. Exhale, left foot steps forwards between the hands. Come on to fingertips, open chest, inhale. Extend left leg, exhale. Toes back towards you, flex through the foot. And another one, inhale and bend. Working with your body, doing your best, that's all you can ask. Draw the toes back, round spine, tuck chin. Inhale, bend left knee, plant the right hand down. Keep the back leg active and sweep that left arm forwards, up and back. Reach with the fingertips, activate your back leg so it's strong, not just sagging at the hips. Keep everything active, protecting your joints. Wrapping right tricep, exhale, left arm up and over your ear. Inhale, bend through that left knee, reach back. Exhale, up and over the ear. Inhale, take your left hand to your left foot. Turn it to the long edge, outer blade of both feet, sweep the left arm back. Lift up, exhale, up and over your ear. Inhale, take it back. Take one more of these as they're so pleasant. Exhale, up and over your ear. Switch it back, left hand outside of left foot. Right foot joins left, forward fold. Inhale, rise up to standing, lift up, reach up, stretch up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Take a moment, breathe, feel. Be with it. Be with the challenge, if it is a challenge, or be with the fact that you're just feeling and taking time to move your body. Opening your eyes, draw your left knee into your chest. Give it a squeeze. This left ankle you're going to place above your right knee. You're going to balancing figure of four pose. So take the butt back, flex through the left foot. So you're flexing the foot, and then hands to your heart. So left ankle above right knee. Palms of the hands together, thumbs to stand, draw the shoulders back. Find your point of focus. This will help you to stabilize the body. A slight draw up of pelvic floor and in through navel. Holding here, place the back of the left thigh over the front of the right thigh and take, if you can, you double wrap, so coming into eagle. If this doesn't work for you, place the toe to the ground, that's your option. But see if you can get the connection of the back of the left thigh to the front of the right thigh. And then with the arms, the left arm underneath, sink into your legs. And if that's not available, just give yourself a good old hug. Breath here. Holding, breathing, feeling. See if you can align the feet, the knees, the hips, the elbows, the hands, the crown of the head draws up. And then on your inhale, slowly, left knee draws forwards. Now on your exhale, soften your right knee and see if you can kick the left leg back. Keeping eagle arms, extending back. Warrior three with eagle arms, the back leg is active. Slowly lower the left foot. Lift the arms up high, high lunge, inhale. Sink into both legs, tuck your pelvis. Shoulders down, find your point of focus and get down into your legs. Especially if you practice regularly, then you know to really get in, like use the legs, find the strength. You've got some amazing muscles in your legs, let's work them, let's activate them. So they're doing what they need to do to get stronger, to hold you. As you exhale, take warrior two pose. So bending into that right knee, arms go out wide. Gaze the middle finger of the right hand, or you can keep the chin over the chest, so you're just looking dead straight ahead. Give it breath. Take an inhale, peaceful warrior. The bend stays in the right knee, left hand to left leg. Exhale, sink back into that right knee. Open the chest. On your exhale, take extended side angle, so right forearm, right thigh, left arm up and over. Side body twist, side body release. Bend the right knee. Inhale as you exhale. Reach the right arm all the way back. Cartwheel your hands either side of your right foot. Lift up your back heel, reach the right fingertips forwards, up and back. Easy twist. Take an inhale, as you exhale, reach the right arm up and over your ear. Side body twist, side body release. Bend the right knee, sweep the right arm all the way back, outer blades of right foot, outer blade of left foot. Take an inhale, listen carefully. This time the right arm sweeps forwards and around. You're going to bend into your left knee, everyone's favourite pose, Skandasana. Sink into the left leg, bring your hands to your heart. If your hands don't come to the heart, if the left heel might be elevated, that's all good. If you can, you ground it. Lift the chest, pull a little up, pelvic floor. Hands to support you or hands to your heart. And breathe. Lots of breath. That is your focus. Once you've got your breath in your practice, everything else comes. So trust me, even if today all your main focus you're working on is just that connection of your breath. The breath to the movement, the breath to bring you into right here, right now. Indulge in that. Bring your hands to the ground, take an inhale, come all the way through center. Turn the toes in slightly, so slightly pigeon toes. Come into the your wide-legged forward fold. So let the head and the neck hang. If you're into inversions and you want to crack out a headstand, then please do that. Your own responsibility of your body. Wherever you are in the pose, whether that's inverted in headstand, whether that's in wide-legged forward fold, relax and breathe. Take a halfway lift on your in-breath. Walk your hands towards the front, framing the right foot. Now, you can actually grab your block here if you've got one. If you haven't, don't worry. Place your block slightly out in front of you and slightly to the left. And transfer the weight from the back foot to the left foot to the front foot. And reach the right arm up. So we're coming into a revolved half moon. Reach up through the fingertips. Use the left hand to the ground or to the block to stabilize. You engage through the belly. Activate your back leg. Maybe your gaze lifts. And then with control, left foot joins right. Release right arm down, forward fold. Inhale, rise up to standing, lift up, reach up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Take a breath, inhaling. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. This time, grounding through the left foot, drawing the right knee into the chest, placing the right ankle above the left knee this time. So taking that balancing figure of 4 again. Sink into that left leg. Bend the knee. Pull, lift the chest a little bit at the same time so you can draw the navel in, wrap the upper ribs down, and then hands to heart. Pull the shoulders back and tuck the chin in. So many things, and then you have to breathe. I know. All good. And then slowly come into eagle, so the back of the right leg around the front of the left leg. So that the thighs connect. If you can, you double wrap. If not, all good. The toe can go to the ground. And then you take the right arm under the left arm. Eagle arms. Or give yourself a squeeze. Steady gaze. Squeeze the legs together. This will help to keep your stability. And try and avoid looking around the room. Just find one point of focus. slowly, the right knee elevates, lift up. Spread the sole of that left foot, pull in through center, take an inhale. Exhale, slow extension back. So keep the eagle arms. Extend back, tilting forward slowly, tuck the chin in. Find that extension in the back leg. Hold the pose. Internally rotate right inner thigh down. It's like you're squeezing the inner thighs towards each other. And then right foot finds the ground, thank goodness. Arms rise up. Sink down into the legs. Tuck the pelvis. Draw the chin in. And again, gaze is forwards. So when you know where you are with the pose or where you're going into it, try to avoid kind of watching me or watching the screen the whole time. You actually just take the time to step into steady gaze, your drishti, your focal point. As you exhale, take it, open it wide, come into warrior two pose. So bending into the left knee, spreading through the fingertips, aligning the right to the left. Just checking them out, make sure the hands, sometimes our body does some odd things on its own. Becoming aware of it. Gaze over the middle finger of left hand, or keep the chin over the chest. Can you sink a little deeper into left leg? Push the outer blades of the feet down so the inner arches slightly lift. Feel the feet on the ground, on the earth, that place of support and stability. Place of strength, connection. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Exhale, take the left forearm, left thigh, right arm up and over. Side body release. Hold here. Stay with the pose. Peaceful warrior on your inhale. Cartwheel your hands either side of your left foot. Lift your back heel up, keep the left hand down, reach the right arm forwards, up and back. So come into that twist. Then we lift the arm up and over, extending through front leg. Bending into the front knee, come onto the outer blades of both feet, sweeping the arm around towards the back of the mat. Gaze to the thumb. Inhale, lift the upper arm up and over. And then exhale, we come into Skandasana. So you're bending this time into the right leg. Extend, hands to your heart. And then don't worry so much about the heel. We work on the heel going down if you can, but if it's lifted, then that's all good. It's a lot due to do with kind of the Achilles tightness, what's happening within there. So if you're a runner or you do a lot of kind of bouncing on the toes, or if you wear heels a lot, then our calf muscles become really tight and restricted. Try and turn the knee up, flex through the foot. And the hands, if they can, come to the heart, bring them to the heart. Find your steady gaze. Pull the chin in a little, pull up through pelvic floor. If you're staring at me right now thinking, please get me out of this pose, then see if you can stop looking and actually just be in the pose. She's not mean, even through a screen. Bring the hands to the ground. Bring yourself to center. Turn the toes in slightly. Take an inhale and halfway lift. So find this length, this elongation of the spine as you exhale, fold. So let the head and the neck go.
And again, if you want to whip out a handstand, headstand, forearm stand, any of those things, then don't let me stop you. But please only do it if you know what you're doing. Shoulders. If you're in your wide-legged forward fold, you've got the hands to the ground. Can you bring the fingertips so they're in alignment with the toes? And plant the hands down, rather than internally rotating the hands, point the fingers to the long edge of the mat and draw the elbows in slightly. So it's a bit like chaturanga arms. Just works on keeping that stability in your shoulders. The weight away from the heels, more through the balls of the feet. Take a halfway lift. Make sure you've got your block nearby. And you're going to take it to the edge of the mat. Walk your hands around that left foot. Back heel elevates. Then you take your right hand to the left foot. No, you're not. You're going to take your right hand to the block. Take an inhale. As you exhale, begin to lift the back leg up. Activate your back leg. Pull in through the belly. Rotate. Lift up. You probably find one side you can twist a little easier than the other. I certainly find this challenge much more challenging. And that's okay, right? Work with it. Slowly, right foot to the ground, left hand to the ground, forward fold. Take the feet a little wider. It's hanging in ragdoll pose. Cover the elbows or the forearms. Let it all go. Plant the hands down. Take an inhale, take a halfway lift. Take an exhale, turn the toes out. Sink the butt down to the ground. Come into Malasana yogic squat. So you might need to take the feet a little wider. Turning the toes out. The heels might be able to touch, the heels might be elevated. Again, we're also different. The hands to your heart. What I do want you to work on though is this length in the spine and then this drawing of the chin in. You've spent all day on a computer doing this, which to be fair, I've spent a lot of my day doing that as well. Then I want you to really focus on this drawing back of the chin, so the back of the neck is long, and then the pulling back of the shoulder blade, so your heart is wide open. Breathe here. Another breath. Reach the arms forwards. And you're going to slowly, really gracefully drop onto the butt. Ooh. Oops. Was it graceful? Hopefully more graceful than I did. Take a roll down to lay on the back. Oh my goodness, you're on the floor. I don't even think I've given you one child's pose. I hope you took it if you needed it. Bring the feet to the ground. Reach down for your heels. Now, you want to be aware of the toes turning out. Make sure the toes are turned forwards, even slightly pigeon-toed. Create some strength in the bum and in the belly. Relax your arms alongside your body. Ground through the soles of the feet and lift the hips all the way up. So drive up, pull in through lower belly and navel and wrap the ribs just a little. Chin is tucked, broaden through the back, and then interlace the fingers maybe underneath and draw the shoulders if that feels good and available for you. Ground into the feet, lift up through the hips. Can you lift all 10 toes? You keep the balls of the feet and the heels down. Notice on the energetic drawing of the heels towards the shoulders, how that activates the body. And then slowly lower. Release the shoulders out, the butt down, the soles of the feet to touch. Take the hands, place them to the tops of the thighs. So we're going to create a little traction. When you get this feels amazing. So just listen to my words. Place the hands to the tops of the thighs, not the inner thighs, but the tops of the thighs. Now tuck the chin in, push the flesh of the thighs down to the knees, and at the same time, tuck the pelvis so you're connecting your lower back to the mat, and traction. Chin is tucked, push, extend the arms as much as you can. And release. And come into a second back bend. So if this is your first time to kind of doing any yoga practice or back bending, then stick with what we've just done, so what you know. If you have a wheel practice, so coming into Urdhva Dhanurasana, then join me in that. So if you're coming into wheel, the hands come either side of your ears and the fingers towards the shoulders as much as you can. If you're coming into bridge pose, drive through the soles of the feet, lift up as we just did. So keep your feet on the ground in, taking the hands alongside your body. If you're coming into wheel, hands down, push through the floor, lift all the way up, working up. So push the ground away, push through the palms of the hands, lift up. And breathe. So even in wheel, can you tuck your pelvis just a little and feel the activation of the butt? And if you're in a back bend, your breath will probably become a little more restricted. Become aware of that, become aware if it has, and can you focus on continue to lengthen? Another breath. And then slowly, if you're in wheel, come tuck the chin first, slowly lower down. In bridge pose, take the arms out from underneath you, release the butt. We all meet together, soles of the feet. Connect. Hands to the top of the thighs. Grab the top of the thighs, push the thighs down and away, tuck the chin. Elongate the spine. And release. The knees are squeezed, the knees are hugging to the chest. Extend the legs up to the ceiling. I want you to extend as much as you can the soles of the feet up. Extend the arms up. I'm just going to create some rotations through the wrist and through the ankles. So we're in this more of a restorative inversion with the legs up. So we still get those amazing benefits of inverting our body, sending the blood the opposite direction. Can calm us down. Depending on the inversion, it can energize us. And come to stillness. Allow the arms to stay up, but kind of heavy in the shoulder joints. And the same with the legs, heavy in the hips. Your knees are squeezed into your chest. And then lower the knees over to the left side. Let's take a twist. Right arm out long to the right side. Align the head with the rest of the spine. Maybe the gaze turns to the right thumb. Relax into the floor, into the ground. Knees back through center, squeeze them into the chest. And then lower the knees over to the right side. Knees back through center, give them a good squeeze. And we're going to come into your final pose of your practice this evening with me. Shavasana. So extend your legs out long. Take the palms of the hands, lengthen your arms out. And let's open the palms of the hands open to receiving. Now allow your body, allow yourself this time. So when we come to our final pose, Shavasana, this is the time when your body, your physical body, your mental, your emotional, your energetic body has the time to adapt to everything that you've been creating with your practice.
It's the time of change when we're in this place of rest. It's the time of change when we're in this place of stillness. We're in a consistent place of go, go, go. What's next? Then actually we're never resting to create change. We're never allowing ourselves the time to actually step inwards and understand ourselves on a deeper level. Use this time right here in shavasana to let go, to soften, to create change, or to allow the change to happen. Stay aware of stillness, the silence. In the silence that's inwards, you may have distractions happening around you. But rather than getting drawn into them, can you just let them be there? Rise and fall of the belly and the chest as you breathe. Feel the support of the ground, of the earth, holding you there. You are so welcome to lay here for as long as you like. I give you permission. For those of you that need to move or are ready to, create movement in fingers and toes. And draw the knees one by one into the chest. Take a slow roll on to your right side. And keep the eyes closed, keep the head hanging heavy. Just make your way up to seated. Sitting tall. Palms of the hands facing up. Crown of the head drawing up. Sit bones connected to the ground, to the earth. Stay present in your body, your physical body. How does that feel right now? What about the mind? Is the mind a little stiller? Be present and aware of what you're feeling emotionally. Just allowing it to be, not trying to change it or make it different, or it should be this, it should be that. Just accept, it's just the emotion, energy in motion. That's all it is. The palms of the hands, they draw together. The thumbs to the sternum, to the heart space. Bow your head to your hands in deep gratitude of your body. Deep gratitude of this time that we can spend together, even virtually, through a screen. Moving, breathing, feeling, stepping out of our heads and into our hearts. Thank you so much for joining me this evening. Namaste. Thank you so much, everyone. I'm so honoured to do this for you. I hope hope it all went to plan and you could see and hear and all of that. I am in a place of offering this as a gift to you.